Ghanaians are peaceful. You have to learn simple phrases like how are you? It is saying, what's that brown food? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're stopping here for the first time, thank you so much. So I know I've been away from YouTube for a while now, but it wasn't intentional. I had so much going on in my life and I needed to take a little break, but I'm back now and I'm back for good. So today's video is actually about Ghana. This country is after my own heart.
Oh my God! Wow!
And I have so much to say today about Ghana. I want to share my experience as a student in Ghana. A quick disclaimer though, this is my own experience. Maybe your own experience might be similar or different from mine. So yes, without further ado, let's get into today's video. So I'll be sharing my experiences in two categories. One would be my experience on campus and the other would be my experience outside campus. The first thing I want to talk about my experience on campus was the admission. Getting admission in Ghana is not really that hard. It is as easy as, yes, very simple guys. I remember when I came to Ghana, I got admission the same day I submitted all the required documents in school. Yes, I got admission that day and I resumed school the next week. So getting admission in Ghana is really easy. If you're thinking of coming to Ghana for school, I think you should start applying now. The next thing I want to talk about is studies. The education system in Ghana is similar to Nigeria. In a semester, you'll be given assignments, quizzes, mid-semester exams, and end-of-year exam. So it's quite similar to Nigerian education system. The next thing I want to talk about is my experience with lecturers. I had the opportunity to be taught by Indian lecturers, Nigerian lecturers, and Ghanaian lecturers. But the one I liked most were my Indian lecturers. I really liked my Indian lecturers because they were nice. They tried to help you pass their courses and it was actually easy for me to pass my Indian lecturers' courses. And I was having issues with my Ghanaian lecturers because of the Ghanaian accent. All the time I'll be like, oh, what is this lecturer saying? Then someone would just interpret or tell me, oh, he said this, he said that. It was kind of embarrassing and funny, but with time I got used to it. So now I'm going to talk about life outside campus. The first thing I want to talk about is electricity in Ghana. When I came to Ghana in 2013, I was surprised about how stable the light is in Ghana. I remember I was ironing my clothes for my first day in school and my friend was laughing at me. And I was like, why are you laughing at me? He was like, they don't take light here. And I was so surprised. I'm like, what do you mean they don't take light here? He's like, yes, they don't take light here. But guys, I got to experience it for myself, like 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, a year. In a year, I can actually count how many times they took light. Mind blowing. The next thing I want to talk about is the freedom in Ghana. Unlike Nigeria, you get harassed by police for even having an iPhone, but that doesn't happen here. Police in Ghana are actually your friend. Like indeed, they are your friends. They don't harass you except if you're a criminal or something. But if you're not, just for having expensive gadget, nobody harasses you. And that is one thing I really like about Ghana. So the next thing I want to talk about is that Ghana is peaceful. I don't know how to explain the peace in Ghana, but you have to just experience the peace in Ghana yourself. The reason why Ghana is peaceful is because Ghanaians are peaceful people. They are friendly. They don't like trouble. They don't cause trouble. Even if you're trying to cause trouble, they try as much as possible to avoid it. And this is something that actually made Ghana peaceful. The next thing I love about Ghana is the language. They have this general language they speak, which is called Twi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well, but unlike Nigeria, we have 3 different languages in Nigeria. That's Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo. But when I came to Ghana, they were speaking one particular language and I was surprised. So you have to learn simple phrases like how are you, etiseng, while in Ghana, so that you can be able to communicate with them freely. And of course, you don't want everybody to know that you're a foreigner. You get that thing. Ghanaians are always available to teach you how to speak their language because they like it when you're interested in learning their language. So the first food I saw when I came to Ghana was waakye. And I'm like, what's that brown food? And the woman was like, it's a combination of rice and beans, and then there's this traditional leaf that makes it brown. And I'm like, there's no way I'm trying this. But let me tell you guys, what actually made me try waakye was the scent of the waakye stew. See, if the scent of the waakye stew drives you crazy, please let me know in this comment section below. I can finish eating my food right now, and then when I just perceive the waakye stew, I'm like, no, I have to buy this waakye. You get? Yeah, I love waakye. And the other food I like is fufu and light soup. I remember when I tasted fufu and light soup, I was asking my friend, who invented this food? Like, it was mad. And I heard it was the Ashantis. You see, I have this love for Ashanti people because of fufu and light soup. I'm sorry, Ewe people, I love you, but I don't like bamboo.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The next thing I love about Ghana is Ghana music. Oh my god, I love Ghanaian music and I love the beat. The beat is just so nice. I remember when I came, I used to listen to Shatta Wale's song a lot. There's no way a Ghanaian song will be playing and be tapping your feet or maybe shaking your head. That one there is a lie, yo. Some of my favorite Ghanaian musicians are Shatta Wale, Stonebwoy, King Promise, Kwesi Arthur, Becca, Miss V. I just love Ghana. So guys, these are some of the experiences I've had and I came to fall in love with Ghana. I would love to get a house in Ghana one day. Yeah, Ghana will always be the country after my own heart. Please let me know if you can relate to any of these experiences in the comment section below. And if you have any question for me about Ghana, school or staying in Ghana, please don't hesitate to put it in the comment section below. If you've stayed to the end of this video, I want to say I love you so much. Drop a yellow emoji down in the comment section below. And yes guys, I will see you in my next video. Please stay safe and be happy. Bye.